Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Hope you are doing well. Today we have a very special guest with us, Balaji, a professional working in cloud ecosystem and deeply involved with Amazon Web Services technologies. So as we all know that AWS is one of the most widely used cloud platform in the world. So powering thousands of startups, enterprises and even government systems. So cloud computing is transforming how the applications are built, scalable and deploy across the global. So let's take some insights from the Balaji's journey, who is an certified in AWS. So in this episode, we will talk all about how students or the beginners can start learning the AWS and career opportunities in the cloud computing, real world use cases of the AWS and certifications and the skills required to get succeed. And also he is going to share some secret that how he got certified and how he got the coupons and all. So let's begin with Balaji. Hi Balaji.
Hi, Bhavana. So first of all, thank you for inviting me, and I really appreciate. So you are doing a very good content, which is going to be helpful for many students.
Yeah, thank you. And could you please briefly introduce yourself and tell us how your journey is going in the AWS and about your journey into the cloud computing on the AWS?
Okay. So as you know, my name is Balaji. So I am a certified AI practitioner and and cloud practitioner in AWS. So I have cleared these both exams within 1 month, and with free vouchers I got from AWS. And I have been exploring cloud computing when I was in first year, and I slowly started learning AWS. I came into AWS when I was in second year. I started learning some services, and I started growing. So in third year, I started preparing for global certificate. So due to its cost, I stopped. And after doing some work and effort, I got my coupon when I was in fourth year. Immediately, I cleared two global certificate. So you can able to understand like I'm having 2 years of exposure in AWS, and I cleared two global. So this is a small brief introduction about me.
It seems like you have started your AWS journey from your first year.
Yes, you are right. Okay, and one more thing. So, if you want to know more about me, I'm having one portfolio. Like I will be storing all those things. I will show.
Yeah, yeah.
It will. Okay.
Yes, please.
So, can you see the screen?
No.
1 second. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Okay, here you can able to see. So this is my website, balaji.skill2ti.com. So if you type this one, you will get. And I'm a dual certified, okay, in AWS. And this is about me, and these are all the highlights. I'm having two global, and I know 100 plus services in AWS, and having 30 plus AWS services hands-on experience. I have developed nearly 20 plus projects. So most of the project I kept in AWS cloud itself, right? And one more is I have attended many online conferences and summits regarding AWS, right? So where you will get to know about new technologies and new services what all the AWS are going to launch. So these are all the small list, and so these are all the technical sessions which I have taken regarding AWS. Okay, and next is, so here all the a small list of conferences and summits I have attended. So this was recently happened in Las Vegas. Okay, you can able to see the view and how it was conducted and all. So I got a lot of new insights from many people and CEO of Amazon too. So in live, this is one of the biggest event AWS conduct yearly ones, right? And the next is I have attended one conference when I was in third year, that is Builders 2025. And the next one is, this is New York Summit. Okay, so they launched a new service called Agent Core. And next one is this is one summit which conducted in India. So I have attended this one. So this is my whole journey, so which is full of learning, technical exposure, continuous learning and all.
Wow, Balaji, your profile seems like amazing. It looks like professional.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, what inspired you to choose the AWS and the cloud technologies as your career path?
See, when I was in first year and second year, I started exploring to multiple technologies I exposed to AI, ML, machine learning, cyber security, and data science and all. So I came to know that in the cloud, so you can able to do anything. So building some application and deploying. So you can say it's a full. It may be full stack and or Android application, anything. And next one is if you want to build your own AI model or ML model, so you can able to develop and deploy in cloud. So and security, like you will be deploying some application, for that you need to provide security. So their concept come cyber security. So what inspired me means, so I came to know that in the cloud we can able to do anything. So cloud is for anything when it's come to a computer science engineer, right? So that inspired me, and AWS is the first cloud service. So they have taken as a challenge into 2006. Why don't we provide this kind of compute IT related services through online? So it was quite interesting. So I dived into deeper through these services and all. So like that, I started my journey.
So, have you ever faced the challenges when you're starting your cloud journey?
Yes, I have faced several challenges. As many people, they come from background from maths, physics, chemistry. So we know only those things. So when it's come to computer science and the terms of cloud computing, it's very difficult. So I have faced a lot of difficulty at starting. And at starting stage, I started exploring cloud computing. At one point of time, I'm not able to understand even terms like what is compute, storage, like authentication, many resilience and low latency. Many things are there. So it was very challenging. So I stayed consistent and I started learning throughout days and months. So through practice and continuously listening to that same words. So this is how I faced those challenges.
So, for the students or the beginners who watching this podcast, so what mindset is important when entering into the cloud field?
What mindset? So they have to opt for continuous learning, so that is very important. Okay, and they have to stay update with the technology. So what happened yesterday and what happening today and what is going to happening tomorrow. So they have to stay very updated throughout the technology.
So, I think to learn anything, we must have an consistency and an adaptable mindset.
Yes, that is very important.
Yeah. For the beginners, how would you explain AWS in a simple terms? And can you mention how many services that AWS is providing?
See, in simple terms, so when it's come to AWS or cloud, it may be anything. So let's say cloud or AWS or Azure, GCP. So whatever the cloud provider, very first one is services. Okay, what they provide, what is mean by service means, so giving something like IT resources. It may be compute, storage, databases, or AI related service. Cloud computing is nothing but a service provider. So they provide all those things services through online. This is the very important terms we should know. Service and how they will give means through internet. So this is you can think like a keywords.
So, what are the most important AWS services that every student or the beginner should learn first?
See, as I mentioned, services. Like when it's come to service, there are multiple services like compute related services are there, where you can able to launch your virtual machines and use servers. And next is databases and AI related service. and storages. So in AWS, if we talk about compute, EC2 is very important. Like when a beginner is starting, they can start with EC2. EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud, and next one is for storages S3. So simple storage service, and it is the second service by AWS. And next one is for databases. We are having RDS, relational database, and DynamoDB. So these are all the very important service we should know.
So many students feel like cloud is complicated. So what is the best way to start learning AWS from the scratch? Can you please share the resources that you have followed while learning the AWS?
Resources, so which will definitely help for beginners who want to start cloud computing. And one more thing is, as we mentioned in the starting of the video, so they will be getting a chance to get free voucher up to 100% AWS is going to pay. Okay, and the first is AWS Educate.
Sorry, your
Okay,
screen is not visible.
is visible now.
Yeah.
Okay, see, so this is the AWS Educate. This is my account. Okay, so here you can able to see getting started. So here a small roadmap is there, like introduction to management console, cloud storages, databases, compute networking, and all. So here in this you will be having like some content, videos, labs. Actually, AWS Educate is a free resource. Okay, and next one is AI ML related. Okay, and labs sessions, everything will be there. You will get to know how to do in cloud also, so through labs. So individual they can able they should make a plan by themselves, or AWS will be providing a learning plan. They have to continue that one. And here through emerging talent community, you will get a chance to get 100% vouchers. Okay, so like from here only I got two coupons and I cleared AWS certifications. And next very important resource is AWS Skill Builder. Okay, so this is the official resource by AWS. So this is the first one, and you can see this is the primary one, and second one is Educate. So here what will happen means, so you will be learning cloud role wise. Okay, if you want to become a data engineer, so you can able to see when you click this you will get a full roadmap. Okay, and second very important resource is Skill Builder. Okay, so here this is the primary one, so this is the official one by AWS. And here you will be learning role wise, like if you want to become a system operator or data engineer, decision maker, developer, DevOps engineer, so you will be getting a full roadmap. And next one is starting to certified. Okay, and here the full certification roadmap, like videos, content, and some labs, everything will be available. But AWS Skill Builder is somewhat limited. So if you want some advanced features like gaming and micro credentials and studios or simulations like advanced labs, so you need to buy premium. Okay, so for individual it better to start with AWS Educate. And when you go to like global certificate preparations or role wise learning, so Skill Builder is best.
So we just have to in the browser we just have to search for the AWS educator, then we can able to learn. That's it, right?
Yes, you search for AWS Educate, create your own account, and you start enrolling that courses, and you go on.
Okay, understood. So do students need to have a strong programming knowledge to work with AWS?
No, actually, cloud is entirely different, and program is entirely different. So when it's come to cloud, you should know at least one programming knowledge. Okay, programming language knowledge you should have, and that is not a mandatory. Like cloud is a fully a GUI, graphical user interface. You should know how to use that UI and all, and you should be aware, like whenever you click on any button, so what is going to happen. So so that is entirely different. So like programming knowledge is not a mandatory to learn cloud computing.
So, what are the mistakes do beginners do, and what are the mistakes that you have done while learning? So, could you please tell that a mistake should not be done while learning the
Mistakes.
AWS? Yes.
So mistakes, I can say like as I mentioned previously, so you should be like a consistent. Continuously, you have to learn. And one more very important thing is mistakes like cost. So like as I mentioned, like cloud computing means service. Okay, service is nothing but you are getting some benefit and you are paying. Okay, so when coming to cloud computing, we should be very careful in terms of cost. Whenever you are using one service, okay, let's say EC2, you have launched one virtual machine, you are running, you are deployed some application. Okay, it is going on. So whenever not needed, you have to stop that one. Okay, and sometimes you will be getting something called as credits. If you create your own new AWS account, you will get credits, right? You should be aware of that credits, like for what services it is applicable. Even I did a mistake. I purchased my own domain in Route 53 service. Okay, but that service for that service credits are not applicable, right? I paid my own money, so this is one of the biggest mistake I did. And leaving some services without stopping or closing, and I paid my money from my pocket. So like it is like a learning from mistake.
Yeah, so many people will tell that the
Hmm.
roles for the AWS are less for the freshers. So if a student want to get into
Hmm.
a cloud journey within a 6 months, so what is the
Hmm.
roadmap would you suggest?
Okay, see, actually outside many cloud roles are there, so they can able to apply through online. And so if someone want to start cloud journey, if they want to complete something within 6 months means, so it's better to start with global certificate like cloud practitioner or AI practitioner. Even AWS recommend people they should have 6 months of exposure to the cloud. So if they want to become a certified cloud practitioner, so it's better to start that certification like learning. So for the beginners.
Are really AWS certifications important for getting a job?
No, actually, AWS certification is not important. Like you can say, if you have, it's like an extra thing which you have. Like it's like a boost for your resume or interview. Okay, it will show like you are a special person, right? This is what the feedback I got from many people who are working. And one more very important thing, instead of certification you should have, and very important thing, you should have knowledge. That is very important.
So which certification should beginners start with?
Okay, it's better to start with cloud practitioner, which will have all the basic services related, and they will get a exposure to cloud, like what is mean by cloud, and what is mean by service, what are all the services are there, like that. And many things will be going on, like use cases and how companies are using many things they will get to know. So it's basic level certification, it's very important for beginners.
Yes, Balaji, could you please
Mm.
share us that how you prepare for the AWS certification effectively? And tell us if
Mm.
a beginner or a student want to get that certification, what is the preparation strategy should they need?
Okay, see, first one very important thing is, so as I mentioned about the AWS skill builder. So first, it's better to take syllabus. Okay, so I prefer hard copy. So when I start preparing for AWS certification, I have taken the printout of syllabus. And I started learning domain wise. So here you will be having something called as domains: domain 1, domain 2, domain 3, domain 4, and in that subtopics will be there. So it's better to start with domain wise and understanding the each and every concepts. And next thing is whole roadmap will be available in skill builder, so that resource is more than enough. And next one is If you want to do some practical things, you can have your own AWS account and start experimenting. And starting, AWS is providing around $200, and like that I started. And taking mock test, like taking mock test is very important, like domain wise, and after completing all the domains, taking the mock test overall, so that is also very important. And evaluating if, yourself. So if you are struck with something or you are doing some mistakes, it's very important to do revision. So this is how I started preparing, and I cleared in single attempts itself.
Can you please mention how much time required to learn AWS?
Actually, it depends upon the individual, so their learning capability. So if they want to get a basic level, up to like a certified level means, so AWS itself say like around 6 months. For example, if we take about a cloud practitioner.
So, do certifications alone guarantee a job or projects also more important?
No, no. Certifications or like it's like a boost for your resume or interview. You can able to showcase, and projects are very important. Like with the help of certification knowledge, if the help of practical knowledge, what you have built, it is nothing but a project. So that is very important. As now I shown like a website, right? So I am a certified person, I am having knowledge, and I shown that website which was deployed in AWS Amplify, right? So that is one project, so that is very important, that kind of things.
So, we are in the AI and the machine learning era. So,
Hmm.
what does this AWS services are becoming important in AI and the machine learning?
Yes, yes. So AWS launched new services. Okay, in 2024 they launched something called as Bedrock, where you will be having all the LLMs like top companies like OpenAI and Meta and Google, and even Meta, like Amazon also having their own LLMs and foundational models. So that service is very important. And one more is recently they launched Agent Core, so where you can able to build your own AI agents, own agentic AI systems. Okay, so like AWS is providing a big infrastructure for AI. So for AI you need an infrastructure, right? So if you are learning AWS and AI means it's a very good thing. So because AWS is focusing more on AI, and they are helping many companies, startups, some thousands of lakhs of millions of startups are working. So it's very good.
Balaji, do you believe that AI reduces the cloud jobs or create a more opportunities?
AI reduces cloud jobs. Um, like AI will help cloud people. Okay, so but it will help cloud people to work with AI. Okay, sorry, AI will help people to work faster in cloud. Okay, maybe the jobs will be reduced, I think so. And one more thing is the person who work with AI, okay, in the cloud, like it will be very useful. Like even some services are there like Amazon Q, so it will guide you step by step and how to do. So for example, let's say previously you are taking 1 month to learn some services, let's say 10 services you are taking 1 month. Now with the help of AI you can able to learn fast. Okay, so like the works are going very fast, so maybe some jobs may be losing even.
So, what do you think that future of cloud computing looks like?
Okay, so I will be talking in AWS point of view. So like from recent conferences and summits, they mention like many things about AI. The next future is going to be about AI, and for agentic AI especially, AWS is providing a big infrastructure like AI factories they are going to introduce. And next they are going to increase the more data centers worldwide, and it is going to be like a good combination of cloud computing and AI. So this is going to be the future.
So, what technology should the students or the beginners learn along with the AWS?
AWS. Actually, it depends upon their own interest. So let's say if one some student is very interested in terms of developing applications. Okay, so they will be learning something called as HTML, CSS, React, like Tailwind CSS, something. Okay, they have to know parallelly cloud also. Whatever they have developed, they have to deploy in the cloud and make it available to many. Okay, and let's say if some student is interested in AI, so he's learning LLMs, FM, and RAG models, retrieval augment generation. Like it's better to do the same project in cloud, easily scalable and making available to many. And one more final example I will say, like data science. Okay, as you also from data science, right? And I think you will be knowing about ETL, like
Yeah.
building the dashboards and all. So Power BI. So that kind of services also available, like QuickSight and all in AWS. So it's better to exposure your interest and same doing in the cloud for scalable and productivity. Many reasons will come like.
Yes, Balaji, thank you for sharing insights. And
Mhm.
finally, what is the one piece of advice you would give to the students or the beginners who want to build a successful career in the cloud computing?
Okay, as I mentioned at the starting, so you should be ready for continuous learning and staying updated with the technologies, and you should be passionate about it. Okay, and that is very very important, not like learning something and giving up the middle. Okay, so you should stay focused, and if you are not able to understand some terms, so you should refer to many websites or something understanding with examples. So this is the required, like consistency is very important.
Yeah, thank you so much for your valuable time and thank you so much for your sharing valuable insights about AWS and the cloud career and the opportunities for the students. So I am sure this conversation is going to helpful for the many learners and understand how to start their journey in the cloud computing. So yes guys, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Until then, bye bye.